Good evening. I am Reverend William Klug, retired minister in the United Methodist Church, and I reside in Johnston. I arrived here a good deal early, and I'm really glad that I did, because I heard an awful lot of things about an awful lot of candidates. I was talking with Ms. Mancuso. Having done 42 years of confirmation classes myself, I bow in respect for what she has done in her parish. But hearing about all of these other folks makes me even more eager to speak with concern about Michael McCaffrey's potential to be serving on the district court. Like others, I have researched his past votes and looked to see what kinds of organizations were endorsing him. And it wasn't always easy to do, because according to the political data aggregating website VoteSmart, Mr. McCaffrey annually declined to respond to their policy surveys during his years in the legislature, and has remained out of sight in the ensuing time. But out of sight is not always out of mind, especially when what we can learn was that he was routinely endorsed by the NRA and the Rhode Island Right to Life, and in crucial votes was more deeply committed to those endorsers than to the people of this state. Especially in his earlier years, he was rated 100% by the NRA and had support from its political victory fund. In a time when we live in deep grief and constant terror over the epidemic of mass shootings, Mr. McCaffrey is far from our best hope for sane and responsible gun policy rulings. As referenced already, Mr. McCaffrey voted against full rights for citizenship of the LGBTQIA plus community as regards marriage, and also voted against the bill that provided protection for the rights of women in Rhode Island to choose about their lives. Mr. McCaffrey's track record of opposing reproductive freedom and the human rights of the queer population of Rhode Island is of profound concern to me. My church affirms those rights and has for a long while. As a pastor, I have ministered with and to people whose daily lives contain painful choices that threaten spiritual health and family cohesion. So I am extremely concerned that Mr. McCaffrey's record not only limits free choice and possibilities for a full life, but also reflects commitments to constituencies that themselves exploit divisions, express bigotry, and at times promote violence as a means of achieving their ends. The gun lobby, the anti-choice pressure groups, and the homo and transphobic voices who sadly often claim the right to hate in the name of Jesus speak from deep and profound prejudice, preying upon ignorant fears for the sake of political gain. The idea of Mr. McCaffrey joining the Rhode Island District Court is to me deeply disturbing. We are seeing everywhere in 2025 how ideologically driven courts are failing to stand against threats to democracy, justice, and due process promulgated by the Trump administration, thereby abetting a dangerous trend toward autocracy in the United States. Given a choice between joining that trend by nominating Mr. McCaffrey or opposing it by looking elsewhere to this array of profoundly qualified people, I trust that this commission will act for all the people of Rhode Island and find a different nominee. Lastly, as the proud father of a trans son, I am aware of the dignity, humanity, and decency of that community and must stand up here today and speak for them. The test of any society is how it responds to the callous targeting and strategic scapegoating of those who are the most rejected and the most disadvantaged among us. And Mr. McCaffrey just does not pass that test. We deserve judges who share our values, and therefore I urge you to reconsider this nomination and find someone who is actually fit to serve in the ways that Rhode Islanders deeply, deeply deserve. Thank you very much.